The Atlin Gold Rush was not quite as big as the Klondike Gold Rush back in 1898, but it did garner worldwide attention. What got the rush started was all these men hiking over the Chilkoot Trail and beyond, to get to Dawson City, Yukon. Some men ventured off in other directions. Two prospectors, Kenny McLaren and Fritz Miller, were two such people that didn't follow the crowd. Instead they headed east in an area just about 6 miles from where Atlin is today over on Pine Creek, and found gold. In fact, the amount of gold they found started the Atlin Gold Rush. Well, it didn't take long and word got out that there was gold in Atlin, and a lot of the men that were on their way to Dawson City abandoned that idea and headed across to Atlin. From that point on, it didn't take long before a town sprung up out on Pine Creek. The town became known as Discovery, and within a year or so, there was almost 10,000 people there working the creeks for the yellow metal. At its peak there dozens of saloons, brothels, and of course essentials like groceries and other supplies. Soon the town moved to where it is today along the shores of Atlin Lake. Mining spread over to other creeks such as Spruce Creek, where some of the world's largest nuggets have been found. Small settlements were found to be scattered along these creeks, as well as small groups of miners who lived out along the creeks. Mining wasn't just for the little guys either. Various companies came in and built large dredges on both Pine and Spruce Creek. Upper Spruce Creek became famous for the Nolan Mine, right at the tributary of Spruce and Dominion Creek. Other creeks in the area like Birch Creek and Boulder Creek became famous in their own ways. Pine Creek, however, held the most riches. Over the years many companies have gone in and developed large surface mining operations on this creek. In the 1980s a mining company called Queenstake had a large surface operation where thousands of ounces were sluiced from this rich creek. Even today there are still small independent miners prospecting around looking for any gold that might have been missed. It is estimated that over 300,000 ounces of gold were mined from Pine Creek and upwards of 400,000 ounces of gold were mined from Spruce Creek. Gold nuggets weighing up to 48 ounces have been found on Pine Creek, and there have been gold nuggets over 80 ounces found on Spruce Creek. Gold wasn't the only metal that was prospected for in the Atlin area. In the early 1900s, silver was found on Mount Vaughn, and soon silver was being mined at a mine known as the Ruffner Silver Mine. Other creeks in the area such as Ruby Creek saw a lot of active mining over the years and also saw other minerals being prospected as well. Further south of Atlin, gold was found along the O'Donnell River. Here a small settlement started as miners moved in to try their luck. Gold nuggets the size of small potatoes were known to be found there. Across Atlin Lake, gold was found at a place that became known as Engineer Mine. We'll save the story of the Engineer Mine for another day. Today, Atlin is a sleepy little town on the edge of the largest lake in BC. Every summer there is still some active mining and exploration that takes place in Atlin. And there are those who come searching for a better life and maybe even the motherlode.